to unlearn in order to find peace in my life and make it to the next level. First thing is, success happens overnight. Internet and social media make it seem like winning should be fast and flashy. They always promoting it with material things: cars, clothes, jewelry, cribs, vacations. But to be honest, real growth is slow. It's not attractive. It's full of a lot of behind the scenes work that you got to put in to really make it to that next level. So don't rush the process. Consistency is a lot louder than the hype. People think that they can just hop on quick waves and quick trends and that's going to take them to the next level, and really the work that you put in every day is what's really going to help you get to the next level for long-term longevity. The second misconception, I feel like the internet got me wrong. You see all these motivational videos and all these motivational speakers always talking about hustling and working hard, working hard. Of course you got to work hard. I just said that. But what I'm going to tell y'all is you don't have to hustle 24/7. You know, sometimes people think they just hustling, and they hustling towards the wrong thing. Having progressive movement in your life and actually working on things that are going to help you get to the next level is what is going to get you to the next level, not just having a whole bunch of things to do, if that makes sense. There's no such thing as burnout. I do believe that you should use your time effectively, and obviously, like we said, you don't got to hustle 24/7, but when it's time to get in that mode, when it's time to get in that bag, it is no such thing as burnout. Burnout is an excuse for you to not do the things that you need to do. So figure out balance and lock in until you get balance in life. If you broke right now, if you're not in the place that you want to be, then you don't need balance right now. What you need to do is you need to grind so you can get more balance in your life long term. And too many people, they worried about short term. They worried about how they feel right now, if they comfortable right now. Can they get off of work and chill and be booed up? Can they go to the movies and go to the club when they really need to be locked in on what's going to take them and their family to the next level for the future? Everybody on the internet think they a guru. They trying to spit some type of game, or they're showing the highlights of their life, but scrolling up and down on the internet made me just feel like everybody was winning, but in reality it's just a perception, and you can use that to your advantage. Don't look at that as, oh well, yeah, everyone's probably not winning, everybody's probably just as messed up as me, so let me stay in the same place as everybody else. No, look at it as there's very few people out here doing this for real, in real life, outside of the Instagram, outside of YouTube. There's very few people out here really grinding in real life and taking their life to the next level. So let me be one of those few people. Let me not continue to be like the rest and just flex and just make it look like I'm doing good and actually do good for myself. There's so much that you can do for yourself to set yourself and your family up for success in the future, that if you do it right now and you lock in and you drown out the background noise and you just worry about yourself, you are going to be the best person you ever wanted to be. You don't need to quit your 9 to 5 to achieve freedom. A lot of people always say, quit your 9 to 5, quit your 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 will fund your bills, but it will not fund your freedom. So that's what people need to understand, right? So keep the 9 to 5, have it running in the background to maintain the bills. But what I'm telling you guys is start up that side hustle, start up that business. I compared it in my last video to where if I tell you to sit right here, right, and I'm going to say I'm going to pay you $20 an hour, and I say sit right here and just write on this piece of paper over and over and over again. And you're like, okay, and you just do it. And every 60 minutes I come up to you and I give you a $20 bill. You know, that's what your time is worth. That 60 minutes of you sitting there and writing is only $20. By no means is a job bad, but what you have to understand is when it comes to not having a maximum on how much money you could potentially make, or really being able to solve people's problems, start a business. You find a problem that people have and you figure out a solution and you figure out ways where that business can work on itself and work on its own, so you can really get the ultimate freedom, which is time. Once you have freedom of time, you can invest that time into making more money and having more free time, and that's how you will really create generational wealth for your family.